Here's David Guthrie, Nick Booker, our terrific officiating crew. And that is,
you expect Mitchell to be aggressive.
53% clip. Allen.
Keep of that defense time and time again in game one. This Pacers defense.
Mathurin picks up his second in less than 2 minutes.
Get the pass with Haliburton.
Boy, Nembhard crafty, finding some stops on a dive to spin the fake. Underneath McConnell, setting the table for
in the half court.
Merrill. Yes. Down Wade. Mitchell, extra feed. Merrill. He buries it. Builds on their lead. Here comes Siakam. Looking for some mates. Pulls up, free throw line.
Working
jumper
towards the corner.
Making his presence. Don't for them to steal.
Down, but they're getting better looks here earlier, keeping possessions alive. They have been lights out from deep.
Baxter's already is full. But that thing kept alive initially by Allen. Well short. Turner from deep. Look at Mitchell just playing on it tonight.
And that's a stat, Spiro, with consistency.
Mitchell, semi. Donovan Mitchell. A little bit of a push, topping on a leak out. Boy, beautiful. Trying to make the tempo faster. Able to get the block, run out Mathurin, and Allen's got 22. Haliburton. Turner extending, gets back, fires, rims out. Neesmith sneaks in. Looking for some daylight. Turner underneath a spin.
A difficult shot.
So Turner returns the favor. Here comes Siakam like a... Haliburton working into the paint. Double team, gets it to Strus from deep. 66 seconds. Haliburton chiseling to the cup. Dallin extends his defense. Haliburton on the attack. Jerome, and here he comes to the cup. Let him play. Haliburton steps back and hit, and it is over. The Indiana Pacers in a Game 2 stunner.
Towns pounding his way inside.
Player guarding Cat.
Right on the knee. He's been dealing with that for the last 2 months, and across the lane. And White, 3, 2-by-3 in overtime, 3, hard good. Inside Robinson, cut it right over. First round, 4 games to 1. White, 3, no by McBride, who came off and hit threes. And
draw and kick here to move these big bodies.
And the Knicks 1-by-3. Towns, he's jostling the other way, accelerates, rockets to the rim, gets it to 7. The stutter step in the drive. Offensive rebound in the corner from Holiday, open triple.
Oh, look at this.
Spin on Hart. What a play. Bridges is defending. Across the way. Got it. That is out to Brunson. Sheds Tatum.
Oh, nice.
Hands off Spoon. 4. Towns down low. This is over the smaller head. Nice screen.
Oh, look at this.
But he gets it to go. 29 in game 1. Carl Anthony Towns. That will go down.
Tatum could get that rebound.
They go inside with Tatum.
Rebound. This is a guy who's a walking double-double. 3-year Michael Free.
Tatum got the Cornet screen and gets it off to Cornet. Into Porzingis. In the corner, Josh Hart. Robinson got it on the other side. Brunson, now McBride. 3. Tatum picked up by Robinson. The 3 short.
There's a problem with no Cat and no Brunson in the game from the Knicks.
Pritchard. And now McBride and Bridges, a 3 and a kick. Pritchard 3. Porzingis is there. And driving on Holiday. Budging his way inside by Brunson. 3-on-2 on the wing. Bridges. He'll put up a 3. Rebound offensively by Josh Hart. Outside Brunson. It's Hart across the lane and a 2. Dropping Hart inside. A lot of traffic. Towns put it down. The award went to him. A chance for the lead here. For the
get a quick one right here.
Brunson will make a move. The jitterbug. Consecutive game on the floor of the defending champs. Tatum inside. It's a 21-2 run. Boston has not hit a field goal.
Robinson in.
Tatum right to the hook for the lead. He was fouled. Oh, the bully! Another great defensive play for the Knicks! They've got it! They've won it!
Under 63-43. Murray, it rims on the drive. Hartenstein gives it up. The corner.
Like his aggressiveness if you're Denver.
Holmgren lob it up.
There's pathways to improve from game.
Hartenstein trying to give it up. The cut. Jokic turns on Williams. Scoop going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup, go! Look, Russell Westbrook is in. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good in game one, defensively and efficiently on the offensive end.
36-13. No look to the corner. Westbrook, Wallace ahead. Joe, poke away, but he put it to Hartenstein. And Doris, good with him.
Well, there are a lot of team Cavaliers out there in the NBA.
Team, Thunder. Westbrook bouncing. Jokic.
They shot just 35%. Everything clicking. Speaking of clicking,
meaning he should have won this award several times because of all of the things
cheered him before game one.
They did. Not tonight. Wallace.
Mistake they've made on the offensive end.
Westbrook attacking. He lays it. Hard drive. Brown gets a piece of it. Open look. Win the price of one.
No one else in the league can do that as
Stepping and steal. Wing it. One-on-one with Hartenstein. He will take and make. Lou Dort. Not working either. Jokic tried to hit Westbrook. Upstairs. Leave it for Jokic. Fires. Game one. Overcame that with late game execution. Williams felt more like what we saw against the Grizzlies as Jokic give it up. Brown, 58.5 per game. They had 54 in game one. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Porter. Westbrook thought about the three. Instead, it's going to be Porter. Hartenstein fake the handoff. Shot clock down to 5. The cut and slam to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to score. Williams to Williams. J-Dub inside. Blowout in the way he plays the game.
the separation in games like tonight.
And Stephanie is
much easier.
Kick it out for the knock.
He got to Denver, and certainly Strasser. I like his aggressiveness right there.
Joe, give it up. Mitchell.
He learned from one of the best to ever do it in his father.
Watson, drop. Steal. Mitchell, upstairs.
I'd like to see this OKC team practice. I mean, just go at it.
7% for Denver. That's going to add to the percentage. This was an old-fashioned playoff blowout. Oklahoma City responds in a big way.
Backing down Butler. Now Conley will let a three fly. And that one goes on the move. Edwards looking for Gobert. You noticed that on the scouting report, did you? Randle just was for Jimmy Butler for three. That
In
line
transition, and we see an example of that there.
Butler, mid-range jumper. Nas Reed again. Nas Reed hits it this time. DiVincenzo offensive board. Edwards got a three. DiVincenzo the deflection. Here comes Alexander Walker. He lays it in. Draymond Green for three. Every other day. It was a tough task for going.
Steph Curry and Steve Kerr did a great job.
Just as the Curry injury changes things for the Warriors. And Randle, 19, 5.5 to go in the half. And Jackson Davis eyes. Randle gives it up. DiVincenzo. That's good. Randle just backing down. Moody spins. DiVincenzo, a little hesitation. Can't finish it. Randle is right there. Here's Randle for three. Got it. Just knocked down his first three. Kuminga springs free inside. McDaniels. And Edwards. Kuminga showing a little something. Here's Mike Conley for three. Green now healed, finds Butler. Wide open for three. Butler hit. Couple of steals. Now he spins and hangs and scores. Now 6 to shoot. Kuminga gets a step on Gobert. And Pajemski up ahead, finds Buddy Hield in the corner. Pajemski drives, kicks, Kuminga, three-pointer, Cook. McDaniels, an air ball. McDaniels might have got a piece of that. And McDaniels runs the floor. Area moves, Alexander Walker with the flyby, resets. Up top, Daniels. Lead is back to 18. Oh, wow! And DiVincenzo looking for help. Ball's loose. Randle drives and scores. Back to a 20-point lead. Series with the Rockets. I think Steve Kerr is fully aware. Out drives, hangs, finds Reed. Reed down in the Edwards behind the back, gets to his left hand. Edwards. Buddy Hield for three. Good.
The pass. They need Jimmy Butler to look to score and then
9 threes in that game.
Well, he's now made 18 in the last 3.
He puts some pressure on the Wolves.
Soft contact.
Julius Randle out ahead of the... TBS has the National League this year in the playoffs. Neither is Shannon. Shannon on a breakaway. And the Timberwolves come back with an answer and a response in game 2.